Austria is one of the most visited countries in the world, from Vienna to Salzburg, but unfortunately with very little else explored in between. The truth of the matter is that few international tourists really give this country the deep dive it deserves, instead skipping from big city to big city, leaving most of this beautiful country undiscovered, with few daring to journey off the tourist-trodden tracks. Myself, living in Munich, Germany, however, I have just fallen in love with the Germanic Alps and have made it my mission to share with you all of the hidden gems that go so easily overlooked. And today, I mean that quite literally, as we adventure into the unknown Pinzgau Tal region, otherwise known as the Emerald Valley. One of the major benefits of traveling with a local expert guide or following this YouTube channel where we're just so in touch with the region is that we can give you much better timing. You see, when you're out in the wilds of Germany and Austria, in the tiny villages and towns, there's far more to do if you show up on the right day. Case in point, the Mittersill Wochenmarkt. That's their weekly farmers market. If I showed up yesterday, or I showed up tomorrow, there'd be far less to do in this lovely town. Maybe just drinking a beer or coffee and cake. Classic. But if you time things right, if you're in the know and you read their very bad German websites, you can get the perfect timing and show up when there's far more to do.
Now, going to these local farmers markets are great because you get to try a lot of the regional produce. There's going to be a bunch of stuff here that we don't have in Munich, and it's not even that far away. So let's go check it out. Und könnten Sie mich sagen, bitte, was Graukäse ist? Ich habe es gelesen online, dass es ist von dieser Region besonders.
Ja, genau. Es ist ein besonderer Käse, der jetzt aus Magermilch gemacht worden ist.
Was ist Magermilch?
Magermilch ist entrahmte Milch. Okay. Und genau, und wir haben jetzt vor 2 Wochen unsere Milchkühe aus der Alm bekommen und haben begonnen auch wieder zu käsen. Okay. Und haben jetzt ganz viel Graukäse und Butter gemacht. Okay. Und das ist jetzt die erste Outcome sozusagen. Okay. So ein sehr, sehr lecker ist der Graukäse mariniert mit Essig und Öl, Salz, Pfeffer und Essiggurkel und Zwiebeln dazu. Ist wirklich ein Gedicht, genau.
Oh. Und was kostet das?
Dankeschön.
Ja, danke.
Bitteschön. Mahlzeit.
Ja,
Okay, so here is the Graukäse. I'm really excited to try it, especially in such a cute and homey environment. I was really going into this expecting it to taste like blue cheese, but it just tastes like very, very high quality, good Bergkäse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw online everyone was calling it like Austrian blue cheese, but maybe that's just a terrible description.
I think the association between blue cheese and gray cheese isn't really true. They are both made with mold, but the flavor profile is just completely different. It tastes very similar to your, standard Bergkäse.
Really?
An incredibly good and stinky cheese. I'm worried I didn't explain Bergkäse very well. It is a cheese that is taken super seriously in the alpine region, and it's only made from the milk of the cows that graze at the highest pasture levels. It's very pungent, mild, nutty, and earthy. Think of like a stinky French cheese, but not quite as strong. Normally, Bergkäse is very hard, but the Graukäse here in Austria is special because the mold makes it really soft and spreadable, as you saw in the bread I was eating. This has been on my cheese bucket list for a super long time, so I'm really glad I got to try it.
Servus, Entschuldigung, wir sind spät, aber könnten wir einen Schluck probieren? Ist das möglich?
Ja, was hätten Sie denn gerne?
Sehr schön. Was empfehlen Sie? Was ist dein Lieblingsschnaps?
Oh, Holunder.
Ja, dann so. Vielen Dank. I've never had this kind of schnapps before. It's not quite as popular where we are. Even though we're only a couple hours away, the schnapps profiles are completely different out here in Austria than up in Munich. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, that's so good. It's like describing an orange to someone who's never had an orange. How do you do it? In a way, being an Englishman, it kind of reminds me of black currant in a way. It's super sweet. That is deadly. You can barely taste the alcohol in it. Oh, that goes down so smooth. That's delicious. And was kostet?
10 Euro.
Oh, 10 euro, das ist nicht so teuer. Then. We're gonna take one of those home. That's so good. We're gonna bring that back so friends can try it. Dankeschön. Ah. Oh, I'm so happy. That is so good. We'll have to give you a taste when we get home. And now as the market closes down, we were there for quite a while and they never stay open as late as you'd think. By 1 o'clock, it's time to go home. So always arrive here early, but I would say that was mission well accomplished. Even from such a small market, getting to finally try the Graukäse on your bucket list, and I'm always in for some new schnapps with a funny hat. That was well good. And now you know us. Whenever we are traveling off the beaten path, I'm always on the lookout for a small, specific, local museum. They are always amazing and have never let me down. And so as we were traveling deep into the Pinzgau Valley through the town of Bramberg, and I saw a museum pop up on my map, I knew we had to stop. It's beautiful. A classic Tyrolean farming, living and history museum where all the barns are open for you to check out so you can learn about, well, frankly, what the current buildings look like as well. Whenever you come to these living history museums, they always look just like the modern stuff. I'm looking at a barn with a tractor. I'm looking at a barn without one. They look the same to me. This is an amazing museum. It's beautiful. But what I never expected to find was that beneath this barn behind me is one of the best crystal collections in the world. Because even though we know this town as Bramberg by the map, the locals know this town as Smaragdorf, the village of the emerald crystals. Let's check it out.
This museum is so nice and modern. Whoa! Okay, I think this museum is going to be really awesome.
I mean, we've taken you to so many living history museums at this point to show you the old way of life in these Bavarian and Tyrolean towns. But never before have we been beneath a barn looking at things like this. And that's all about the history of this area, right? Small, local, specific museums. The people of this village, Bramberg, or Smaragdorf as you should call it, they learn from a young age how to hunt for these crystals in the mountains and then scatter about the entire valley looking for and clearly finding some of the most amazing crystals I've ever seen. What a fascinating heritage, and you'd never expect it, right? Out here in the farming dairy country. They're also prolific crystal hunters.
I love the ones that are like haphazardly coming off the rock. I like this one because it looks evil. I feel like Saruman would make his tower out of this.
That's so you.
It looks like orthong. I love the color of this one. And that one. I'm kind of basic. I love amethyst. This museum is so cool. Online, it looked a little dinky, so I have my expectations pretty low, but it's fantastic.
And really quick, let me remind you that we release companion articles to every Near From Home video over on our website, nearfromhome.com, where we break down every trip into a bite-sized itinerary, including complete maps and timelines, everything you need to follow along in our footsteps. So please do go check that out. Spend a lot of time working on this, programming it myself for you to enjoy. And while you're over there, don't forget that you can also book an itinerary consultation with me and and Camille, where we hop on a video call together to talk all things travel, stepping day by day through your own itinerary and making sure your next trip to our neck of the woods is as perfect as can be. They are so much fun, and it's a great way for you to support the channel, help us keep the lights on, and I love getting to meet you all at home too. So please check out near.fromhome.com and, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff while you're at it. Why not?
Something else about this museum, besides just the quality of their pieces, is that the whole layout has been so well designed. I mean, Camille, you don't know this is here yet, but behind here, just look at this. As you walk around this place, you'll be like, that's beautiful, and you'll turn a corner, you'll see something else. Like, really, it's super well designed.
The amount of times you've been like, whoa, no way.
The footage we're gonna collect is never gonna do this justice, just never. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'll take that, I'll wrap that up.
The way it captures the light is insane. Honestly, the smaragd is really getting to me. It's a gem I've never seen before. The way it embeds itself in the rock is just really pretty. And right over here is one of the most understated but most famous pieces from this museum, the Smaragd Madonna. They say the piece itself looks quite a lot like Madonna, Maria, Mary, however you want to call her. I can kind of see it. But what I love about it is how well it highlights the smaragd mineral. It's gorgeous. I've never seen anything like that. And last but not least, as we end our time in this gorgeous museum, there's also a lot of history facts here too. But what I love about this exhibit is that not only are they showing their most prized gems from the collection, but they're also talking about the people who found them in English and German. So anybody can come in here and learn about the people of the region, the specific men and women that have gone up into the mountains and brought home these treasures. I thought they had enough downstairs, but some of the ones here are just insane.
But crystal hunters don't exist purely in the past. In fact, with the help of some local connections, we journeyed further into the hills to visit Andreas Steiner, a fourth-generation crystal hunter and master jewelsmith native to this valley in his own incredibly impressive workshop, with the goal being to discover the beating heart of this fascinating culture.
And then lastly, we have the owner's private collection. Very similar to the museum earlier, where we can just look at all of the beautiful minerals he and other collectors have pulled out of the mountains.
Mein Großvater hat 1899 zum Sammeln begonnen. Der ist 1899 geboren und hat dann so mit 10, 12 Jahren als Hirterbub, da hat er auf die Tiere aufpassen müssen, hat er Rauchquarze gefunden. Und seither wird in unserer Familie gesammelt. Das sind jetzt, mein Sohn ist jetzt die 4. Generation.
Und alle die Kristallen hier, haben Sie oder Ihre Familie sie gefunden?
Ja, die meisten haben wir selber gefunden.
Echt?
Ja, das sind tolle Erlebnisse drauf.
Hier in Privatsammlung oder?
Privatsammlung sowieso. Ja.
Ich dachte, nein, surely, Sie haben das gekauft, es gibt so viel.
Ja, nein, alles ist nicht gekauft. Das ist eben der Spaß, wo man sowas findet, will man es immer verkaufen. Und das ist mein Vater und ich, da haben wir eine große Rauchquarze gefunden.
Oh.
So sieht eine Kristallkluft aus, wenn man die Sache findet. Oben geht die Quarzader rein. Das Weiße ist die Quarzader. Aha. Und die hat dann den Hohlraum mit den Kristallen gemacht. Und der Hohlraum ist gefüllt mit Chloriterde, das ist alles Chloriterde. Und da stecken die Kristalle dann drinnen. Okay. Und durch das, dass sie 200 Millionen Jahre haben sie überlebt, weil sie in dieser Erde drinnen sicher geschützt waren.
Okay, cool. Und wir waren beim Museum, wir haben gesehen, dass es gibt einen Mann, der das gefunden hat, aber es war so groß, 600 Kilogramm und ein Flugzeug oder Helikopter. Hast du das gemacht? Etwas gefunden, wo man einen Helikopter
Ja, ich habe draußen vor dem Haus die große Kristallkluft, da haben wir 15 Helikopterflüge gebraucht, um das Material runterzubekommen und dann wieder zusammenbauen.
Gibt es eine besondere Kristall oder Ihre Lieblings?
Wir haben zum Beispiel, das ist eine Titanitstufe von unglaublicher Qualität. In dieser grünen Farbe gibt es Titanit normal nicht. Normal sind sie so gelblich-grün oder bräunlich, aber so groß und in der Qualität, das ist einmalig.
Ja, ich habe bemerkt, dass das Grün so tief ist.
Ja, das findet man auf der ganzen Welt nicht in dieser Qualität.
Was würden Sie sagen, das kostet?
Ja, das würde wahrscheinlich viel kosten. Ja. Aber wenn wir es nicht verkaufen, spielt das keine Rolle.
Ja, okay.
Für uns ist es immer mehr wert als Geld. Darum behalten wir die Sachen. Oder da haben wir ganz ein besonderes Stück. Das Herz ist nicht bearbeitet.
Oh, ich dachte.
Das ist Natur.
Okay.
Ja, das ist in 3 Teile zerbrochen gewesen. Und beim Zusammenstellen zu Hause habe ich gesehen, das ist ein Herz, das ist einmalig.
Okay, habe es früher gesehen. Ich dachte, definitiv
das
ist das geschnitten.
Das ist nicht geschnitten.
Oh mein Gott.
Ja.
Und was haben Sie persönlich gefunden von dieser Sammlung?
Ja, diese Sachen da.
Na, oh.
Der Smaragde auch. Ja. Dann, das ist auch eine wunderschöne Smaragdstufe, die sind von hinten beleuchtet, die Smaragde.
Okay.
Beidseitig ausgekratzt. Das ist, in Wirklichkeit ist es Natur und beidseitig ausgekratzt.
Ich finde diese Kristalle und Wandernden finden so cool.
Ja, das Erlebnis, was man da hat, das hat kein anderer Mensch. Das haben nur die Kristallsucher.
Ja, vielleicht wir beginnen eine neue Hobby. Wir wandern sehr gern.
Ja, wenn man damit infiziert ist, das lässt einen nicht mehr los.
Ja, aber danke sehr.
Ja, gerne. Ja.
Oh, I like this cabinet. It's kind of like the goth crystals. We've got all these black spiky ones, and then these that look a little bit like cotton candy meets mold.
Crystals?
Yeah.
Cotton candy meets mold? I was going to say asbestos. Or like the drywall fluff that you're not supposed to touch. Your dialogues are always so unhinged.
That's why I'm not on camera that much.
I love it.
Da habe ich ein Überraschungspaket für Sie.
Danke!
Aber Sie müssen nicht bis Weihnachten warten.
Okay, so
Ja, sehr. Das ist sehr toll. Dankeschön.
Gerne.
Ching! I can't wait till Christmas. He said I didn't have to, so let's see what's in the Überraschungspaket. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh yeah, this is exactly the kind of stuff I used to collect when I was a kid. This is gonna look excellent in my plant pots.
This day has been such an incredible surprise. Mittersill with its adorable little farmers market, Schmaragdorf's awesome museum, and Andreas Steiner inspiring us to take up a new hobby. So I think we all know what needs to come next. We need to get out into these shining hills ourselves and go for a damn good walk to truly experience this stunning valley. Here we are at the Schussvenklamm. It's going to be a hike along a river, switching back and forth, crossing the waters, until eventually we make it to a high alpine lake. It's going to be incredible and just really ties together so much of what we've learned. The people from these villages from a young age learn how to hike so they can go crystal hunting, and man, I've been dying to stretch my legs ever since. We've dropped the car off at the bottom of the hill, convenient little parking lot. Now we're finally at the starting gate, and if we can find a crystal or two, maybe we'll be lucky.
So I am so excited to do this hike. It's about 250 meters of elevation gain and 4 kilometers up, 4 kilometers back down. This trail just has a ton of bang for your buck.
This hike is stunning, already no less.
Look how violent it is right here.
Quite literally, watching the water carve the gorge ever deeper in real time. And this is just the beginning. And though we haven't exactly found a crystal, I was hoping in the back of my mind. Coming here on such a bright, sunny day is fantastic because all of the stones shine like 1,000 stars. They're beautiful. You have to get the light on them just right. And what is easily, to the naked eye, a plain gray rock lights up like a beacon. It's amazing. It makes sense, right? As we learned from the museum, from the jewelers, this is one of the most geologically rich areas of Austria, the Hohe Tauern Mountains, and to be hiking within them is indescribable. And that's all because we are in the heart of the Alps. Back when they were being formed millions of years ago, that high pressure of it all brought these crystals together, created the fissures from whence they would grow, and imbued every rock with starlight. It's beautiful. Quartz, pyrite, graphite, it's all here. You just walk slowly and look for the sunbeams.
Hold on, record me. There's cows. Oh God, oh God,
Cows
oh God.
online?
Oh. Hello, babies. You can tell we're in the Alps now. What kind of alpine hike would this be if we didn't see some cows? Hello.
It's like our own private Almabtrieb.
Yeah, hi, baby. Okay, she doesn't want pets.
Servus, ciao!
They are very uninterested in us. They got moo business to attend to. The trail stays in the woods most of the time, but we jumped up for a minute just to see the cows. Back to the woods.
Nice.
I love all the leading lines.
It's such a beautiful trail. All the forest, the meadows, the babbling brooks.
I love this.
This is gorgeous. Happy to be here with you. What a hike. That was a beautiful hike, but to end up here, I can't imagine it. This is so beautiful, right?
This is amazing. Look how cool it is. Oh, there's so many little waterfalls. Do you see them?
Oh, as you look around, we are in a bowl of waterfalls. It's hard to take in. I'm just not used to mountains this tall.
Ooh. I would love to go for a swim, but this is like glacier water. It is freezing. Wait, look over there.
What?
Do you see there's a single red umbrella?
That's a Stiegel beer garden if I've ever seen one. That's how I want to end the day, this hike, and the video.
Hi, baby. Hi. Oh my God.
Prost, everybody, to a fantastic hike, a well-earned beer, and a well-earned treat. And to be sitting here under the mountains, by the lake, ready to eat some Kaiserschmarrn, you couldn't ask for much more, could you? To continue the ongoing tradition of Austrians getting mad at me in the comments, I know your kitchens. I know, unlike my Bavarian kitchens, you have vanilla sauce on tap, custard. And it's not traditionally what you would get with a Kaiserschmarrn. It's supposed to be with a berry puree to cut through the richness of the fried, fluffy pancakes that make up Kaiserschmarrn. But I like vanilla sauce, so I asked for it. Much like gravy on my schnitzel, I know you're not gonna like it, but I am. Leave your hate comments below. Do your worst. It's so good. Maybe it's the Englishman deep in my heart, but I love custard. This has been an absolutely incredible video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it a tenth as much as I've enjoyed making it. And if you have enjoyed this video, if you like the look of this food, then don't worry, we have so many more videos on Austria. We've got your back. In particular, if you have liked this one, what I'd recommend you watch next is my Austrian mountain food tour, actually only one valley over in the Kaisertal. That was a good trip. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a tip if you think we've earned it. Support us to help me help you, because I don't see a lot of travel guides coming this deep into Austria, finding the real hidden gems in these gem-filled mountains. It's been amazing. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video, wherever that might be. Prost.